Hello, and welcome to Lesson 5 of Getting Started on the Bagpipes. All right, in today's lesson, we're going to tackle bagpipe music theory. Now, you can do this on this YouTube channel, going through all these lessons, or you can head to the Bagpipe Academy at highlandbagpipe.com, where you can sign up for a free course. Okay, really easy and really simple. The free course at highlandbagpipe.com is a little bit better than it is taking lessons on YouTube, but YouTube is still a great spot. All right, so if you feel much more comfortable doing these lessons on YouTube, absolutely do that. If you want the full kind of beginner course, head to the highlandbagpipe.com. All right. And in this lesson, we are going to tackle music terminology, note values, time signatures, dots and cuts, and tied notes. All right. And I know that all sounds like a lot, and it sounds kind of boring. And it is a lot, and it is a little bit boring, but it is something that we do need to tackle at some point when learning how to play the pipes. All right. And the next lessons coming up, we're going to learn how to start playing the notes. Okay. And before we do that, we need to learn a little bit about bagpipe music theory. Okay. So I'm going to go through all those things I just named, and you can go through them a little bit at a time if you want. A lot of people, I think, will watch this video and then start playing the next kind of lessons and stuff, like learning the scale and all that sort of great stuff. And then you might have to come back to this lesson to be like, oh yeah, what's the difference between quarter notes and half notes, or is it a dot adds value, or does it take it away? Things like that. You can come back to this video and watch again to make sure that you've grasped exactly all the kind of bagpipe music theory you need to progress. Okay? All right, so let's jump in and start learning some bagpipe music theory. In this video, we will be discussing bagpipe music terminology. Let's start with time signatures. As you can see in this diagram, I have 4/4 time. That means that there are 4 beats in every bar. If that had said 2/4, that would mean that there was 2 beats in each bar. If it had said 3/4, that would mean that there was 3 beats in each bar, and so on. I go much more in depth in this in another lesson. Now let's take a look at the treble clef. It's the weird little squiggly thing on the left here. This identifies what register of music you will be playing in. Bagpipe music is always written with the treble clef. So you don't really need to worry about it too much. It really doesn't play that much of a role in bagpipe music. But it is always written on the sheet. Next we have bar line. Music is written in bars, also known as measures, and bar lines are used to separate those bars. There are generally 4 bars in a line of music. Next we have the double bar line. These are at the start and end of a line of music and are used if the tune is not to be repeated. Next, we have the right repeat line. This means what you are about to play will be repeated. And we have the left repeat line. This means you will repeat what you just played by going back to the first note that follows the previous repeat sign. In this video, we are going to learn about the different note values found in bagpipe music. This is what a whole note looks like. It's just an empty circle, or as we call it in the music industry, a head. This is the largest of the note values you will find in bagpipe music. For every whole note, there are 4 beats. Listen to me play these notes and count along with me to help understand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what a half note looks like. It's an empty head with a stem on the end. Stems are the little line that comes down from the head. Its note value is half of the value of a whole note. For every half note, there are 2 beats. Listen to me play these notes and count along with me to help understand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what a quarter note looks like. It's a filled-in head with a stem on the end. Its note value is a quarter of a whole note and half of a half note. For every quarter note, there is one beat. Listen to me play these notes and count along with me to help understand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what an eighth note looks like. It's a filled-in head with a stem and a flag on the end. The little thing that comes out the end of these notes is called a flag because, well, it looks a little bit like a flag. Its value is an eighth of a whole note, a quarter of a half note, and half of a quarter note. For every eighth note, there is half of a beat. So there are 2 eighth notes for every beat. Listen to me play these notes and count along with me to help understand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what a 16th note looks like. It's a filled-in head with a stem and 2 flags on the end. Its value is a 16th of a whole note, an eighth of a half note, a quarter of a quarter note, and half of an eighth note. So there will be 4 16th notes for every beat. Listen to me play these notes and count along with me to help understand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In this video, we are going to take a look at time signatures in bagpipe music. There are many time signatures in bagpipe music, but today we're going to look at the most common ones. Let's take a look at 4/4 time. As you can see in the diagram, there's 1 beat, 2 beat, 3 beats, and 4 beats in each bar. 4/4 time can also be abbreviated with a C, which stands for common time. 4/4 time signature is used in marches, reels, songs, slow airs, and strathspeys. Watch and listen to the example to see where the beat falls. Two/4 time signature is used in marches, songs, slow airs, polkas, and hornpipes. Watch and listen to this example to see where the beat falls. In 3/4 time, you can see there's 1, 2, and 3 beats in each bar. 3/4 time signature is used in retreat marches, songs, slow airs, and waltzes. Watch and listen to this example to see where the beat falls. In 6/8 time, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beats in each bar. 6/8 time signature is used in marches, songs, slow airs, and jigs. Watch and listen to this example to see where the beat falls. In this video, we're going to learn about dots and cuts. A dot can be placed onto any note: a whole note, half note, quarter note, eighth note, or 16th note. Putting a dot behind a note changes the duration of the note by increasing it by half of its original value. Take a look at the diagram below to see what I mean. Bagpipe music is full of what we call dot and cut notes. It's really quite simple if you follow these two rules. 1. Dots lengthen a note by half the original value. And 2. Cuts shorten a note by half the original value. Look at the diagram below to help understand. In this lesson, we're going to learn about tied notes. When notes are tied together, the two note values are added to one another. Look at the diagram below to help understand. Okay, it's a lot of information, right? And it's not the most fun lesson, right? It's kind of boring and a lot of information all at once. Sorry about that. There's not much you can do about it. But it is information you are going to need as you progress through these beginner lessons. Okay? So as you progress through these lessons, feel free to come back to this lesson because there's going to be a couple things that you're going to forget or you're going to need to look over again. Okay, you're going to be like, oh shoot, what happens? How do I tie notes, or what happens if I tie a note together? Things like that. You're going to want to come back here and make sure you know exactly what it is. Okay. So yeah, you can do these lessons on YouTube. You can go to the Highland Bagpipe Academy. The description, and if you go down to the description, you can get all that information where they have the free course, or you can go there and you can sign up for the full big course if you want. You can do all that sort of stuff. All right, if you prefer to take these lessons on YouTube, that's all right as well. And if you're liking these lessons, I would appreciate it if you would like the video or comment. Share, do whatever, do all that great stuff. It helps boost the channel and makes me feel good about doing all this stuff. And I also have a Patreon page where you can donate a little bit of money towards the channel, which helps me, build all these videos and stuff for you as well. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I know the lesson was a little dull today, but I promise you the next lesson in getting started to play the bagpipes, we're going to learn a low G. All right. So we're going to actually finally learn a note. All right. Thank you so much.